Hello and good day to you. It's Talkin really, and today's story's gonna really make your blood boil. Yes, so this is a story that's out, and it's about a new business that is basically exploiting the fact that they're going to charge £100 to be able to record your assessment. So whether that's for PIP or ESA, they will come along and record the session for you. You can argue that £100 is not bad if you haven't got the kit and you haven't got anybody to record it for you, and you want a record of the assessment, then it's probably a toss-up to see whether you think it's worth the money or not. But what the story is all about is somebody making a killing on something which is a bit touchy, a touchy subject. Anyway, let's have a look at the story. This is anger after a new business charges £100 to record benefit assessments. This is based in Liverpool. It says it provides a professional recordings of face-to-face assessments. The marketing material offers to record PIP and WCA as well as DLA and ESA assessments, and warns disabled people not to risk undergoing their assessments without recording them, and not to trust the DWP. Yeah, as if we do anyway. Former sound technician Alan Davies, not the Alan Davies on QI, who runs the Truth Recordings, denies exploiting disabled benefit claimants, and has told DNS that he is just offering a service that people under no obligation to use. It's easy to point the finger. Do I want to make a living from it? Yes, I do. I'm not going to do it for free. Well, you could. There is a service that we offer that you can hire or borrow a recorder. He's trying to justify it by saying if you had a plumber come to fix your pipes, £80 call out, you can say, what's that about? But whether you're able or disabled, that's the price. We could put a face about it, but that's not the price. The price, and that guy's making a living, and that's how I'm making a living, and the world turns. We could all pick holes in everything, couldn't we? If that service is there and you've got to pay for it and you don't like it. He told DNS he's charging £100 per booking for a morning or afternoon slot, which includes his time spent setting up the equipment, waiting for the assessment to be completed, and then packing up after and producing the recordings at the end. Davies said that an assessment can last 90 minutes, so a single job can take as long as 3 hours. He said the idea for the business came because of a disabled relative who had a bad experience at a PAP assessment. He said that providing a recording was a game changer for claimants, and that assessment providers ensure that they have the best man on the job if they know an assessment is going to be recorded. He has 3 second-hand recorders, which he says can provide 2 identical copies of a recording as required by DWP. He said, I understand that £100 is a lot of money, but also it's someone's time. I have got to pay wages. He claims that he's not cashing in on somebody else's problem, but it is their problem, and it is a service, and I have to pay for my time or somebody else's time, and I have to pay for travelling. Davies said that the number of assessments and he and his colleague who works for him have recorded so far is in the 20s over the 7 or 8 months that they have been offering the service in the Liverpool area. Most of the recordings bookings have been commissioned by solicitors acting for claimants who have had bad experiences in the past. But disabled activists have pointed out that the Labour MP for Liverpool has bought recording equipment of his own so that disabled people can borrow it free of charge to record their assessments. And of course, there is the vlog that I did the other week about DPAC and the fact that they have a kit that you can borrow. The scheme that DPAC launched to pay have a fundraising campaign to pay for recording kits, which are £105 a time, and they've raised so much up to £900 so far, so that organisations can borrow them and lend them out to disabled people without charge. The business startup in Liverpool appears to be an attempt to profit from these efforts and disabled people's concerns about the honesty of the healthcare system carrying out assessments for government contractors. Manchester DPAC, who was the first group to provide recording kits for free 3 years ago, said it was appalled at this exploitative profiteering by the Truth Recordings Mr. Alan Davies. Manchester DPAC spokesman said for £100 you can make your own kit and then lend it out. DPAC said that they advised people to create their own recording kits and notified them so that they can be listed on the website so others can borrow them for free. Sheffield DPAC said that they were outraged and disgusted by the new business and cynically charging claimants £100 a time to use recording equipment, which is available for free in the same city. The spokesman added, it's not about doing it for free, it's about showing support and solidarity to each other at a time of need. A DWP spokesperson said, I love this.
People applying for employment support allowance or the sickness component of UC can request that their assessment is recorded.
And you've got no hope of them doing it, but hey.
PIP assessments can also be audio recorded with equipment provided by the claimant. However, they should be informed the assessment provider in advance that they wish to do so.
Apparently, the DNS have spent months investigating allegations of dishonesty by PIP assessors in late 2016 and through 2017, and the hearing eventually from more than 250 disabled people in less than a year about how they had been unfairly deprived of their benefits. And the reports of dishonesty have persuaded many claimants that they should record their face-to-face interviews, but the government has so far refused to fulfil its pledge to make recording PIP assessments a standard part of the process. Thank you for watching, and if you're one of the 40% of viewers who are not subscribed, then please consider clicking the button and becoming a proper supporter of the channel. Thank you, and goodbye.